wait for it. Bam! Look at that. I asked you guys if I should get a ring light on Instagram, and so many people were like, invest in a ring light, you won't regret it. And so far, you guys are not wrong. It has multiple settings too. It's like a dim setting, and then there's like a blue light, and then bam. Y'all, I'm about it. I like it. What the flip is up, guys? It's your girl Brooklyn, and welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I'm so excited to finally be filming this. As you can tell from the title of today's video, I'm going to be taking you through the entire night with an infant. I'm going to show you all the ins and outs of what it's truly like to have a baby. I don't know about y'all, but for me, especially when I was pregnant, I was so scared of what a night with a baby was like, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm never gonna sleep another day in my life, and I just was horrified, and can't really find a ton of information on this kind of stuff online, or at least I haven't been able to really find a whole lot. So I thought it would be really cool to take you guys and not only show y'all Charlie's nighttime routine, but take y'all through the entire night with us and kind of show you what a night with a baby is like. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe because it really helps support my channel. And let's just hop into this video. I've been trying to film this video for months now. I've been wanting to film this video for forever, and I've actually tried to film this video multiple times, and every time it didn't really ever work out. I really wanted to film this more so when Charlie was like a month to 2 months old, and she actually just turned 4 months old. But this works out better for us. I know everybody's journey is different and everyone's baby is different. Danny and I were blessed with a child who slept really, really well at night. Knock on this here dresser. She's just always slept really good. So I would film these for you guys, and then, you know, she would go down for the night and sleep for 7, 8, 9 hours straight. And the first time she would wake up would be at like 6:30 in the morning. And I just felt like it wasn't a really good depiction for you guys on what an evening is like with a baby. Don't get me wrong, she has days where she would wake up a lot more frequently, but a lot of the time her normal was sleeping for very long stretches. But now that we are going through our 4-month sleep regression, that has changed quite a bit. So I thought it would be a better representation and more accurate of what our nights consist of now. But now her father is actually traveling for work, so it's just her and I for a little bit. I don't know, I thought it'd be kind of cool to show you guys what our new normal routine is at night. It is currently almost 7 p.m. so it is still daylight, and usually we are in bed by like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. So I'm actually running a little behind right now, but I wanted to, you know, get this video started. We had to run out and go get dog food. It kind of threw off the schedule a little bit, but the very first thing that we're gonna do is I am going to bathe Miss Charlie. I bathe her every single night. It is a part of our routine, but I don't always wash her hair. She loves bath time, so I make sure to give that to her. It's her wind down time. She knows. She could be throwing a fit and screaming her head off, and as soon as I like start her nighttime routine, homegirl flips this switch and is a totally different baby. We are going to start Miss Charlie's nighttime routine right now. You beautiful girl. Hi. You beautiful girl. She is like, what is going on with this get up in this light? She usually starts her nighttime routine around 6:30 to 7:30. When she's tired, she'll let me know. Sometimes she doesn't get tired till closer to 8. Other times it's before 6. So right now she is tired and ready to get her nighttime routine started. I know. So I just fed the dogs, and what we are about to do now is I'm gonna get her bath ready and get her in the bath. I actually already showered today. I did that earlier this afternoon, but typically on a normal night, I will shower after I get her ready for bed if her dad is not home. So I'll show y'all a little bit of stuff that I do right before I go to bed. Like I said, I just fed the dogs, and I'm about to get her stuff ready right now to get her bath all ready to go so we can get her nighttime routine started. We always start off with a bath, and I'm really hoping that she cooperates for me, and if not, y'all are gonna get a real depiction of how our nights usually go, because usually at this time she's screaming her head off and she hasn't eaten in like 4.5 hours. But I like to feed her right before laying her down for the night. I like to get her belly full right before bed. I don't want to feed her just yet. I want to wait until we get everything done so she can go to sleep. So we're gonna try and hurry and get everything done before she loses her mind. So I just thought of this, and I wanted to kind of point this out too. Usually I will have to refill her humidifier, which we have right here. It kind of just hides behind the TV. This one changes colors, or you can set it to stay at a certain color at night. It goes through and changes colors, or you can tap it to where it just stays on one color. I usually leave it on the orange setting because it's more of like a cooler tone and it's not too bright, so it doesn't like wake her up throughout the night. Every second or third night it runs out of water, so I have to refill that up. But I just filled it up last night, so it's good to go. So I wanted to point that out. So I use the Hello Bella brand on pretty much everything. So this is the shampoo and body wash that I use for her, and I also have this in another scent. This one's almost empty, which is why I've been using the other one. This one is just gentle, free, and clean original scent, and this one is the soothing vanilla apricot scent. It smells so yummy. And then I also have this conditioner too. Like I said, I don't use this every single time that I wash her hair either, but I washed her hair last night and I used the conditioner. So I'm just gonna bathe her really quickly. It shouldn't take me long at all. And then we'll be done. Okay, so I just got little mama ready for bed. All I did was put some lotion on her. I have to use this because she actually has a little bit of eczema. It's weird. I guess it has something to do with her teething. Apparently teething sometimes in babies can cause them to get eczema rashes, and that has kept the rash away. So I put that on her once in the morning and then once at night. I apologize, the pillows are all set up weird because I'm about to breastfeed her and I use them to prop my arm up, and I actually sit up here while I breastfeed her. But our setup is a little different than most. As you can tell, we don't have nightstands. Obviously there's like no room, and I actually use this pillow. This is part of my pregnancy pillow actually that I use to prop her up. I'll show y'all in a minute, but her bassinet is right here beside the bed, and I've just got this little bag right here. I'll link it down below if you guys are interested. I absolutely love this. This was on my registry and I'm so glad that I got it because it has come in handy. So I just have my water, keep my Yeti beside my bed. I usually go through an entire one of these throughout the night. I just get so thirsty and I'm too lazy to get up. And then like I said, I've got my Haka, I've got her little bottle with a cap, I've got diapers, wipes, butt cream, just pretty much anything that I would need for her throughout the night is all right here beside the bed. So it just makes it so easy because I don't have to actually get up and go anywhere. Don't mind her, she's just hanging out on the bed real quick while I do my nighttime routine. Like I stated earlier, I actually already showered and everything earlier this afternoon. So that whole portion of my evening routine is already completed. Because I exfoliated my face earlier, I'm going to just put a little bit of like moisturizer on it, and then I'm gonna brush my teeth and take my prenatals, and that is pretty much all that I'm doing for my evening routine. We're all done. We are all ready for bed, huh? Okay, so I have her in her transitional swaddle. I won't bore y'all too much, but she actually just learned how to roll over 2 nights ago. As you probably know, once babies start rolling over, they are no longer allowed to be swaddled. And she's never really been one for swaddling, well, at least with her arms down. She's just always used the Love to Dream swaddle. I love this thing, but now that she can roll over, she's no longer allowed to use that one. So I got the next stage, or stage 2 one, in the same brand. This is the Love to Dream brand, but basically this is the transition from a swaddle to arms free sleep. So you start off by just unzipping one arm. So we've been doing that for 2 nights now, and it's going really well. So that is what she is in right now. She's in her little Love to Dream swaddle. She loves it so much. She's so ready for bed. She's like, what is going on? What is that? You see the bright light? So yeah, so I have everything ready to go. Everything that I need for her is right here beside the bed. I just have my Haka and my little, it's a bottle, and it just has a little cap that comes with it. Throughout the night, because I do breastfeed, you would be surprised at how much milk you actually catch with a Haka. It is insane. What I'll do is every time that I feed, I will use this, and I'll take the milk that I get from the Haka and I'll just put it in this. And all throughout the night, every feed, I will just continue to take the milk that I get from the Haka and put it in here. I've okayed it with my OB. She told me that, you know, I can leave this out for up to 8 hours. Don't take my word for it. Talk with your doctor. I'm not a licensed professional. I don't know these things. This is just what I've been told that I can do. So I will typically just get the milk and keep it and collect it in this container throughout the night. And then I will take it and put it in a nursing bag in the morning, and then I'll just put it in the freezer. It just makes it so easy because I don't actually have to like leave my bed in the middle of the night, which is super nice. I think I've pretty much updated you guys. It is currently 7:58 right now. We are getting in bed right about 8 o'clock, which is a little later than she's used to, but not too bad. She's going through her 4-month sleep regression. So our nighttime routine now is drastically different from what it was when she was 2 months old, even 3 months old. She's changed a lot over this last month. It's crazy. So right now I'm gonna feed her. Usually I can get her down on the first try and she'll stay asleep. Sometimes it takes me 2 to 3 times. And then throughout the night, I'll usually like turn on the television when I wake up while I'm feeding her, or I'll get on my phone and play on Instagram. I just do something that I keep myself awake, because if you have ever stayed awake with a baby before, you will know how easy it is to fall asleep, and that can be really dangerous. I will always prop my pillows up against the wall, and I'll sit all the way up like if I'm sitting in a chair, and I'll like press my back against the wall. So I am going to get her ready for bed, and I will see you guys in a few hours when she wakes up. I'm not even gonna try and guess what time she's gonna wake up because it changes so frequently. Usually around like 1:30 is when she's been waking up for her first sleep. So I will probably see y'all around like 1:30. Charlie says goodnight and sweet dreams. So I wasn't gonna record this. I wanted to give y'all an honest, real and raw evening with us. So it's 9:15 right now. And I know it doesn't seem late, but I'm so exhausted. I've been feeding her for over an hour. She is wide awake. This is new for us. What I'm experiencing with her right now, I haven't ever experienced before. She is smiling and laughing. She's not hungry, and she's just like playing and talking. She's wide awake. Happy as a clam, but I'm not really sure what to do right now. This is something her and I haven't ever experienced. Usually she will feed and fall asleep on my boob, and I'll put her in her bassinet sleeping, and she'll stay asleep until she wakes up a few hours later. But just now she's been on my boob asleep and woke up twice like screaming, and it's a cry that I haven't ever heard before. It's almost like she was hurting, like in pain. So I'm not really sure. I don't know if she's gassy and her stomach was hurting. I don't know. I checked her butt thinking maybe she pooped and her butt was raw. No, she's just smiling. She's wide awake. I have the TV on. I have no idea what's going on. She was like screaming and crying. I picked her up and laid her down to check her butt to see if maybe she pooped, and she was just like laying here smiling at me, and has been like this the rest of the time. But now she's to the point where she's not hungry anymore, and when I lay her in her bassinet to see if she'll put herself to sleep, she just lays there like talking and laughing. So yeah, this is gonna be really interesting. I'm sorry if this is boring. I said I was gonna be raw and real with you guys and show y'all what a real night with her looks like, and this is new for the both of us, but I wanted to share it anyways. So yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on, but I'll keep y'all posted. So we'll see. Good morning. Are you done? Are you ready to get up? Are you ready to get up? Sweet girl. And good morning. It is currently 8:40. I just finished feeding her and I actually let the dogs out, fed the dogs, and kind of did my morning routine to kind of get our day started. Last night, I want to say she only woke up twice to eat. She woke up a few extra times in the middle of the night, but I didn't turn the camera on only because she woke up kind of fidgeting and talking, but she wasn't like awake yet. So she ended up putting herself back to sleep, and I didn't want this big ring light to wake her up all the way. What do you see? Is it a camera? Good morning. But yeah, that is a typical night with Charlie. Things are constantly changing. Her sleep schedule is constantly changing, and like how long in between feeds is constantly changing. But for the most part, that is a typical night for us. Also, I apologize for that in the back. That's from our trip that we took a little over a week ago. I still have not unpacked yet, so just ignore me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe because it really helps support my channel. And we will see you in the next week's video. Say bye. 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 Bye.